welcome Libra. My name is Juan and this is Unity Soul Align. Thank you for aligning with this channel, with me, my guides, my higher self. Thank you for allowing me to align with your guides, your higher self, and to be of service to you in this reading, which is timeless, Libra. So if you would like a one-on-one reading with me, please feel free to check out the description down below and send me an email. If you would like a spirit guide, digital art with some channeled messages from your spirit guides and your animal totems, once again, in the description, the email is there. So yes, it is very, very awesome to be able to be of service to you like this. And please hit subscribe. It is for free. Like this channel, share the messages if it resonates, not just for you, Libra. And this could be for you in your rising, also you in your sun, you in your moon. So if you have Libra in your sun, in your moon, in your rising, then this reading is for you. And if you don't, that's okay. Maybe you'll get some messages that are coming through for you. And that is also awesome. That's really awesome. Okay, we've got some medicine cards for you. We're going to be picking a medicine card for you, and we've also got some runes. So we're going to be choosing your runes. At the end of the tarot card reading, we're going to be picking a rune or two or three, depending on how Spirit guides me. We've also got our 3 decks that we're going to be using. We've got the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. We have got the Chinese Tarot. Yes, beautiful illustrations, and the Osho Zen Tarot. Okay, so these are your helpers during this reading. All right, and gratitude. Thank you for showing up for your reading. Let's have a look at the medicine that's coming through for you in this moment. Just understanding how we can be of service to you in this spiritual moment to best align you for your higher self. And to support you in your dreams and your visions, yes? Crow medicine. All right, crow medicine is very powerful. Number 24. Let's have a read a little bit. We're just going to have a look and see what are the main points that are coming up in crow medicine for you. Ooh, I love crows. Very powerful medicine. All right, so this is low, Libra, and it really does pretend if you look at the scales, and the weighing scales, in law, in when you're becoming a lawyer, of course, and all of those beautiful things. And the crow medicine is law. All right, so wow, are you cawing so I may know the secrets of balance within my soul? Or are you sending your sacred call just to remind me of universal laws? All right, I find this so indicative of Libra in this moment, so it's really profound. It's really profound. We've also got some, let's have a look here. Let's see if something is popping out. All sacred texts under the protection of the crow. All right, Creator's Book of Laws or Book of Seals is bound in crow feathers. All right, crow is a very sacred medicine. Children are taught to behave according to the rules of particular culture. Most orthodox religious systems create a mandate concerning acceptable behavior within the context of worldly affairs. Do this and so, and you will go to heaven. Do thus and so, and you will go to hell. Different formulas for salvation are demanded by each true faith. Okay, so it's very fascinating how crow medicine comes in and plays a role in our lives. And crow is an omen of change. Crow lives in the void and has no sense of time. The ancient chiefs tell us that crow sees simultaneously the 3 fates, past, present, and future. To have crow come up for you in your reading, I think is quite profound, especially with regards to the 3 fates. You want to know. I want to know. Let's have a look. All right, so that's a beautiful medicine to come in, and also the medicine of law. Yes. What is just? What is unjust? How do you see the world? And yes, you want everybody to get along. You want everybody to feel good. You want to almost support everybody. You want to be there for everyone. But then at what cost to yourself, Libra? At what cost to yourself? So let's have a look, you beautiful soul. Who are you in this reading? Who are you? Let's have a look at the card that best Yeah, it represents you. Let's have a look, Libra. And it's such an honor, it's such a privilege. Just giving thanks to my guides. Also, Archangel Haniel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Sandalphon, Metatron. Just loving all these beautiful energies that are here for you in your sacred reading. From the top. All right. Okay. All right, Libra, this is for you. Blossom, number 20. Okay, there is, sure. All right, whoever you are with this law, law and the beautiful energy coming through in this sense, okay, with this number 20 card, there's definitely something moving you, Libra. There's something speaking to you through the cards, and right now it's about judgment, okay? Beyond the illusion, but it's also about blossoming, all right? You've got a personal awakening and growth. You've got self-awareness that's happening now, and you've got a deep introspection. You've also, this moment for you right now is rebirth and transformation. We know that the wood snake year is transformation or transmutation, but it's also about accountability and self-responsibility. Libra, you've got the judgment card. You've got the law card coming up in the crow medicine. It's like, okay, all right. So this is beautiful. This is very synchronized, very wonderful. So, yeah, sure. Oof, okay. You know, crow is very powerful. If you ever pick up a crow feather, try and keep it, if you don't mind. Keep it and place it on your altar. It's always a good idea. Crow medicine is very powerful. As you can see, the law and wow, there's something happening. You're blossoming, sure, but it's because of the judgment and everything that's coming out. Mm. There's a radical change happening around you. A radical change, a great time for transformation, but it's a rebirth. So, and the fact that this is happening now, this is a major life event. This judgment card, this blossom card. This is something that is, it's an awakening. All right, and this is your personal growth, and it's going to impact everybody around you, Libra. It feels like you are. Let's have a look at your challenges. Let's have a look at your challenges. What is challenging you in your rebirth, and maybe just give us a bit of insight into this moment for you. Why is it so crucial for you to feel all of these wonderful emotions and feelings? It's almost, I feel like I'm being leveled up. I feel like I'm in an elevator, and it's a crystal tower, and I'm going up, and the elevator is not using mechanics or anything. It's going up with the power of crystals, and it's taking me up, and I want to know, where is it taking me up? All right, and this is the knight that popped out, while I was shuffling. It's the Knight of Pentacles, and this is the challenge for you right now. This is the lesson, if you want. And the Knight of Pentacles is symbolic of the earth medicine. So you've got your first earth card coming up for you beautiful Libra, you air element, you. And this is a new direction, a new dawn, a new chapter. The challenge here, it can either be financial in the sense of a new direction, you wanting to go in a new direction, and let's see a little bit more from the cards, just to understand a little bit more. But slowing down is always a good idea. We don't want to move too fast. We don't want to, and when we do feel slowed down and we feel a little bit aggravated by that sensation of slowing down, that can also sense or lead to a sensation of I'm stagnant. But you're not stagnant, you're moving. And yeah, it's a wonderful time for you. It's definitely a wonderful time. Things are moving, things are growing, things are evolving, and there is somebody here for you in this reading. Okay, the Six of Cups. All right, relationships. It's very beautiful. All right, Six of Cups, we're going to place that down. That is your water card. You've got one earth card coming up for you so far, and we've got one water card coming up for you, and you've also got the major arcana card. So let's just have a look at this wonderful card. And to me, it is, yes, it is a bit of nostalgia. It is a bit of thinking about the past, also childhood memories, and you can see how the character in the illustration is playing. They're playing, and you can see in their minds, how did I play with life? How did I play with relationships when I was younger? And it's truly a great time for you. This card is sitting in your subconscious realm right now. So subconsciously, you're thinking, you're pondering, you're wondering, you are taking yourself back into the memories. You're going back and you remembering how you used to play when you were younger. And yeah, let's understand what has brought you into this past, into this reading from your past. Okay, so the past influences. Yes, let's say it from that point of view. Is it all right that I just take, or do you want me to shuffle a little bit? Let's shuffle a little bit. Make it as random as we can. I love randomness. And crow medicine. Oof, the law abides. The law abides. The law is on your side. Crow medicine is on your side. The law is on your side. Judgment is in your favor right now. You've got the judgment card coming up. If you've got something that you're worried about, feels like it will be aligned for you, just slow down. Don't race to get those results. Slow down, take a deep breath, and it's going to change your course of action through this legality, through everything that's happening. And the Six of Cups, just try and reminisce or meditate or connect with your loved ones from your past, that nostalgic essence, and draw the family members close to you. All right. Share the love. Share the love. Three of Cups coming up. All right. So from the recent past. Okay. I just want to place these cards nicely so I can have a beautiful view on them while I am interpreting them for you. So share the love is incredible. It's also the Three of Cups, Three of Water, and it brings in that element of relationships. Okay. And it seems like you are currently doing a lot of emotional healing, and you're working on your emotions. It's a time for you, and this is just in the past, which has brought you into this of friendship, creativity, and community. So most definitely you love working with community members. You love working in rural areas, maybe, possibly. You love working with those who are less fortunate than you are, or than other people are, and you tend to want to make them blossom. You want to help them. This illustration of the hand with a heart is pretty much your hand. You reaching out and you're offering them a heart. You're offering them a token. You're offering them a moment to just feel that love, and you sharing that love in celebration of your life and your attributes. And this is in your past. So you are a very, I want to say humanitarian, but it's a bit more, but yeah, definitely humanitarian does fall into that or does fall into that area. There's something growing. All right, so let's just I'm tuning in as well at the same time, and I'm going, I just almost want to let go of the cards and just tune in and just channel for you. And I'm going, no, let the cards guide you. And then afterwards, let spirit guide you in accordance. And I'm going, okay, yeah, let's do that. So let's have a look. You beautiful. These little cards that are popping up. I'm like, yes, well, if you don't fall out properly, then I'm not going to take you as an omen or a sign. All right, so this is from your higher self and also your angels, your spirit guides. I want to see what they are saying to you. What are they telling you right now? And if none of the cards have popped out, I'm going to choose the card from the top. There we go. All right. Clinging to the past. Okay, so another water cup. Another water cup card. Okay, another water card, the Five of Cups. When you think it and you try to speak it, okay, so this means, yeah, there's a little bit happening here. I can understand a little bit more now. Okay, from the higher self and from your guides. They're speaking about your need and necessity to cling to the past is leading to you feeling that loss, that regret, and you're focusing on the negative. And why are you focusing on the negative? Because of these legalities? Because of everything that's happening here? Is it because of the law and order, the crow medicine? What is it that is It's really, and I want to say, I mean, you are surrounded almost by water right now, and you're an air card, air element, yes, or an air card, sure, no problem, whatever, it's all good. And being an air element, you love to breathe, you love to see things, and you don't like to be drowned or wallow, or you don't like restriction as much. With air, you love to think. I would be thinking you'd be getting more sword cards maybe because that's the suit of air. But you've got this water elements coming in, a lot of emotions for you right now. And I'm going to understand from the next card, how does this pertain to your future? Okay. And remember, I'm going to be drawing a rune card, a rune. I'm stumbling over my words today, but that's all good. Thank you for loving me. I love you too. Thank you. And from the rune, we're going to understand a little bit more. But this future or possible outcome is going to help me understand you. And okay, the universe, 21, the world. All right, beautiful. That is the Lady Kuan Yin. Yeah, that is the Lady Kuan Yin. There was another card that popped up in our reading, I think yesterday. And I love these cards because they just keep revealing these wonderful messages to me. So the world, yeah, definitely humanitarian. Something that you're doing, that you're bringing into illumination, into focus. This judgment and the world, these two cards, the number 20 and the number 21, are directly after one another in the tarot. Okay, this is about completion and fulfillment. Your future, you're going to feel completed, all right? Whatever you integration and wholeness. You're integrating so much right now. You're dealing with so much law, legalities, the judgment, the slowing down, the emotions, nostalgia. Phew. Okay, you're dealing with a lot. Okay, but this is also about global consciousness and unity. You in the future, in the upcoming months, in the upcoming years, you're going to be working with a lot of people that are going to help you to bring the message of whatever's in your heart to the masses. And it feels like this is going to be quite profound because it's from the crow medicine, meaning law. And it's something that you feel very strongly about. All right, so the world card coming up for you, it's also a sense of accomplishment and pride. Accomplishment and pride. Very powerful. So know that for now, I can see that you're quite a serious person. I want to say in this moment, I mean, sure, you can let your hair down, you can go out, you can party, but you don't. You choose not to. You choose to look out for the needs of others. You're a humanitarian. You, because of your clinging to the past, it's almost a sensation of you want people to remember the loss. You want people to remember the regret and the pain. You don't want them to just move on. It's you and the message from your guides is almost like you are clinging to the past so much, and it can be a little bit overwhelming. It can be a little bit smothering. It can make you feel like you're drowning a little bit. So a good idea is to take a break from that routine of whatever you're doing for everybody else, and just remember that it is okay. You do not need to solve everybody's problems in one sitting. If you are a lawyer, if you are a litigator, a judge, if you are in any form of law, or even if you are a counselor and somebody's coming to you, or a psychologist, psychiatrist, and all you want to do is you want to help this individual realize how they cling to the past and how the nostalgia is going to help them, but how you're helping them by tapping into their past, bringing up their past so that they can understand themselves better. Wow, yeah. And it's also about the universe, the world, you taking this to the next chapter. The universe, the world card being in the future, I think you're going to be writing a book. Definitely. It feels like you're going to be taking it out to the next level. You're going to be writing a book. You're going to be taking this up. You're going to be vlogging about this, maybe like going around the world and vlogging and saying, hey guys, I am here. I am there. This is what's happening. And I'm truly, truly experiencing the love and the nurturing in my life. And look how this message is impacting those around the world. So let's have a look at your... Yeah, it's almost like from the future, how can you move into the outcome of your reading? You seem like a very fascinating individual. Yeah, very learned, very educated, but you also, the crow is loud when it calls, but I feel that you can be very quiet like a mouse. You can be very quiet like a mouse, and you can just sit in the background, and you can look at everybody. And I'm getting a feeling of glasses, and you're looking over your glasses at people, and when they do look your way, you quickly look down, and you pretend to continue reading, whatever you're reading. So it's a sensation of you like to know what's potting everywhere, but you don't like to particularly get involved too much in anybody's scenario or what's happening with them. It's just, yeah, it's very fascinating. And this is okay, so this is recently you've had to go into your hermit state. You've had to understand yourself a bit more, but it's also a sensation of retreating from the world so that you can better understand the people. So very fascinating, like a conundrum. You're retreating from the world, to better understand the sentient beings there so that you can be of better service to them. So I think it's also the retreating, and the hermit is taking a minute from the human politics. When we think of Libra, we think of the scales, and we also think about how you're always there for everybody. You're always trying to be there for everyone. Sometimes to your own detriment, where you feel like you are drowning in a lot of water. But you're not drowning. The reason why you're going through all of this, you're helping everybody else with their emotions, is because you are, in a sense, and we can never rescue anyone, okay? But you are rescuing people by giving them tools to make a living, to help them realize that they don't need to be in that toxic relationship in order to succeed. You've got teacher. There's wolf medicine coming through for you. There's mouse as well, because you're very particular about the details. There's definitely crow for your medicine, which is law. It's just something else. I'm picking up a spiral as well. It's almost like you're looking at everything 2D, and the spiral is asking you to look at it from all angles and realize that the spiral doesn't just go this way, counterclockwise or anti-clockwise or clockwise. No, the spiral also goes this way, horizontally, vertically. It can spiral upwards, and it can spiral horizontally as well. So you need to also think about that and see how you can utilize the spiral to navigate and negotiate your mind out of its almost like a rut. Like you feel like you can't quite see it, and just turn things around. If you can, go for a walk in a labyrinth, all right? If you're in Johannesburg, where I am, there's a wonderful lady. Her name is Tanya. She has a great, beautiful, one of the biggest ones in the Southern Hemisphere, if not the biggest, a labyrinth where you can walk the labyrinth, yes? And it is incredible because the balancing of your left and your right hemispheres, but it's going to help you unlock. It's like you're looking for a key to unlock a particular door, and you're feeling a bit frustrated. That's why you're seeking your solitude to try and get the answers. All right, so if this is helping you, fantastic. I'm really, really happy. Let's have a look at the outcome. Okay. There is something happening here which is really powerful. Okay. This next card is indicative of how people are seeing you, but also the near future. All right. So things are going to change. Libra. Yeah, and this is the Tower card. This is the foundation of everything that has been surrounding you. The foundation is still going to be there, but the building is toppling down. The tower is toppling down so that you can rebuild it. And rebirth is judgment. Rebirth is crow medicine. Rebirth is tower medicine. So you've got some rebirth on the cards for you in your near future. Okay, very powerful, very powerful. And we're going to understand a little bit more as we're moving up. Remember, I love to read the numerical numbers, the accumulation of the numbers, and just see what the numbers are speaking to you as well about, and to better understand that. Also the rune that is coming up for you, you beautiful Libra. Yeah, okay. So yeah, looking at this, I keep looking at the world card. I keep looking at the world, and you're you're going to be a worldly individual. If you're not that now, and you're sitting somewhere in a suburb, in a neighborhood, and you're in a tiny little place, and you're doing all your humanitarian work, and you're doing whatever you do, you're doing your law, you're doing your, something. Maybe you're even studying law. You're studying to do all this, but you're gonna be touching people's lives, their hearts, in the world. Okay, definitely, because your heart was touched by people in the past. You've got these positive memories that you draw upon. The Six of Cups, these positive memories that come up for you, and it's just a sensation of, I want to help the world to be a better place. Libra. All right, Ten of Swords. Okay, so this is in your hopes and your fears. So this makes sense. Okay, what this is related to. You're fearful of being betrayed, and your hope is that you can navigate these betrayals in your life, and that you can circumvent and almost find a path through the jungle for yourself, so that you do not feel swamped down and burdened to the extent that you can't lift your head up. So this just brings it a little bit heavier, especially in the sense that it's your hopes and your dreams position. Your dreams are that people are going to be taken to justice for their betrayal, for their inhumanity, everything that they've been doing, that they thought they were hiding behind some Tom, Dick, and Harry, or hiding behind some religious faction, and you bringing it to light with all this judgment and law cards coming up for you. It's also about you fearing being rock bottom, and you're also fearing that betrayal. Yes, so the fear of being rock bottom, but also understanding that it is a dream of yours to maybe complete everything that's been happening now with the 10. 10 is completion. You want it to end. You want this painful suffering of others to end, and you're looking for a solution. You're looking for a way forward. You're looking for a path to help humanity. And whether it's in that book that you're going to be writing, or series of books, and you're going from country to country, and you're speaking about the book, and you're illuminating, touching people's hearts. Sure. Okay. There's so much coming through here, and I almost want to go, yes, that's it. But then there's another Libra that comes up and says, no, but I'm taking a little bit of something else from it. And I'm like, okay, so it's not that, it's maybe this and that and a little bit of something else. So if you would like a little bit more into your reading, then send me an email and I can have a look for you. We can sit down and just do it via Zoom. Yes, and we'll record it so that you can definitely watch it again in the future. Okay, let's have a look at your outcome. What is the outcome of this reading? Your dreams are coming true, and it is a number 9, and it's another water cup. Okay, I'm going to place that down for you. So there is intense energy moving here, but the only way it's able to flow is through water. So the idea is to keep your water flowing. So keep the energy flowing, keep dialogue flowing, keep talking. Don't let dialogue cease to exist, all right, in this reading. Whatever that means to you, okay? Remember, our saliva is from our glands, these glands here in our cheeks, and they're produced there, but also our pancreas is creating enzymes and everything else. But the saliva, the water that is here in your throat chakra, wanting to communicate and speak out, it is very imperative in this reading, the water that's coming through, the emotions. You need to stay above the water. Do not allow it to drown you. Okay, but it's not going to drown you, so don't stress. But just keep your eye on the target. And the eye on the target, or the eye, or the bullseye, if you want, is your successful way of bringing it forward for others to understand their truth and also their healing. It feels like you heal people too. When we talk about water energies, it's hydrotherapy. It's anything to do with water is healing. When we starve our bodies of water, we die. We can't survive without water, but water in balance. If we have too much water, there's the opposing factors that happen. All right, let's have a look at your ruin that's coming up for you. Sure. Comment down below. I want to know how this has impacted you. Who are you? Yes. And okay. All right. So I'm just going to make sure that this is the rune that I believe it to be. And I can see that it is. Yes. All right. Nathis. You've got a need and you've got a constraint. So it's a little bit of a constraint around you for this journey, but you've got a need. So when we've got a need, sometimes we feel a little bit restricted. We feel, yeah, it's almost like we are being restricted, restrained. We are being, and we've got this need, this incredible need. So make sure in your own way, how do you fulfill your needs? How do you fulfill your desires? Do you allow your desires, your needs to overrule you, or are you in check with your needs and your desires? Because this constraint, because of the need and the desires and everything, it could also help you to bring forward your dreams that are coming to life in the outcome card. It's also this necessity for the tower to crumble and for you to rebuild everything in the near future is indicative of the betrayal that you fear around the circumstances and around the people that you are in connection with. And I wanted to say in cahoots with, but I'm like, I don't think it's cahoots. Yeah, it's in connection with, yes? Almost like dialogue. And that's why all these water cards. But very important for you to always have some time out for yourself, okay? Just take some time out for yourself to breathe. If you don't breathe, if you don't, you're going to have like these panic attacks, these anxiety attacks, and we don't want to become so reliant on certain things that we forget that the biggest healer is breath. Breath, fresh water, cinnamon water. Remember the natural ways. And transmute your need or your constraint, transmute it, become the alchemist, and see how you can manifest that into something else. I want you to also have a look at this because it's just popping up to me, popping up for me, for you. You can see the cube, the box, and this person they bamboozled, in this box. There's so much happening. They're clinging to the past. This popping up where it was from your higher self, it's almost like you need to let go. Forgive. We need to forgive. Yeah. And forgiveness is very powerful. Okay. I was molested 3 times when I was a toddler, and those are the times I can remember. And I needed some help in remembering that, and I went for some counseling, but through forgiveness, I was able to heal my shame, my blame, and I was able to not cling so much to the past, but to heal and to illuminate my chromosomes and to help them to release the cells, so that the cells that are being the new cells that are regenerating are ones of hope, love, forgiveness, compassion. Yes. The world is a beautiful place. We just need to find that beauty within us so that we can emulate that beauty. We know people can take advantage of us, all right? We know when we are vulnerable. When I was between 2 and 3 years old, I was very vulnerable. I mean, I don't know what was what. And then I was vulnerable again between the ages of 4 and 5, I think it was. Or was it 3 to 4? Yeah, it was between the ages of 2 to 5. That was those periods where I can remember. I have memories, and it's not there's no blame for anybody. Those dearly beloved beings in my life didn't know that was happening to me. They were oblivious. It was only when I was 14, 15 that I couldn't hold it in anymore, and I needed to speak out about it. So take time to listen to yourself, journal, but also listen to others. This book that you're writing, or you're going to be writing, it's going to inspire. It's going to be an inspiration, and yeah, it's really going to move the world by how you have been impacted by the world, but by circumstances, and how you have rebuilt yourself through the Tower card, and you have navigated a new path for yourself. And the crow is an incredible being. Okay, it knows what is right and it knows what is wrong, but it doesn't just It doesn't choose one side or the other. Just like the Libra, the scales of the Libra, you're always trying to listen to everybody's side of the story. And that's okay. That's good. That's beautiful. Slow down. There is a new direction coming with the Knight of Pentacles. All right. So powerful, powerful, powerful. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I want to have a look at your major arcana cards for you. And thank you so much. I was getting really deep in there, you know, like, this is how it's making me feel, and sure, feelings can get overwhelming. Check out all these beautiful major arcana cards popping up for you. All right, so let's just put them into a little bit of order for you, just so that you can understand them a bit more. Yeah, does that make sense? So in order for everything to happen as it has been happening, yeah, okay. Okay. I'm asking the cards to make a story for us. Yes? So I've put them like that. Okay. First one is your life events have led you to almost find a hermit, a space where you can retreat in yourself, internally, by yourself, be by yourself. And that is okay. All right. It's a beautiful place to be. Because you did that, you were able to see everything very clearly. You were able to achieve self-awareness. You were able to become a better version of yourself, and excel in what you were learning, studying, becoming, blossoming. Yes. With the Judgment card, then things happened around you and are happening right now around you, and it seems a bit tumultuous. I mean, if we look at everything that's around you, maybe it could be whatever it is. I don't want to plant seeds, whatever it is. It could be a small thing, a big thing, and it is happening. Okay, but in order for that tower to fall down, it's a prime time for us to now build a new tower, a new house, a new era, a new life for yourself, one that you can be proud of. Yes? All right. And then the world card. The world is opening up for you. This is a time for brilliant awakening. All right. I want you to see how many beautiful water cards there are for you. Libra, your beautiful air card. And I'm glad there's one air card that came up for you. I'm just a bit sad that it is betrayal. It's a sensation of I was betrayed, and I'm scared of being betrayed again. I'm scared of being hurt again. And I get that. I mean, I think we've all been there. Yes. All right. So look at all these beautiful water cards popping up for you. All right. Looking at numbers, we can see it's a lot. It's a lot, and I can feel it here. It's almost like I want to release my tears, and I'm good, but I'm feeling what you're feeling, possibly, and whoever's watching this, there's a lot. Okay, there's a lot here. I'm gonna place these down before I do start crying, which is beautiful. I love crying. I'm not against it. It's just try to get through the video. Yes. Okay. The recording. 10 of Swords. Yeah, please remember, I don't edit these videos. I don't go back and pause or, and then do things. No, it's from start to finish. It's one video. Then I upload it. Boom, done. All right, 10 of air coming through for you. Very powerful. Okay, before I get too lost in all the emotions, Crow is a number 6. I'm sure I saw another 6. 6 of water is a number 6. All right, we've got double 6. Then we've got 3. We've got 1 3 card, which is not looking for another one. We've got a 5. A 5. Do we have another 5? No. We do have a 9, and I know we've got a double 9. All right, that is also the end of a cycle, so that is a good thing. Now we've got the 21 card, which is a 3. So we do have another 3, I beg your pardon. Then we've got the number 2 in the number 20, and that's all by itself. And then we've got the number 16, which is the tower. Okay, Thunderbolt. And 16, 1 and 6 is a 7. So we've got another 7. Is there another 7? No. So the main cards that are popping up here for you are double 3, double 9, and double 6. There's no triples, so I'm not going to read more into it for you. And I think that's all. That's okay. I think that's all right. I think that's good. Yes. So thank you so much for joining me. Remember to please like, share, follow, and subscribe. Comment down below. The algorithm, it always loves it with the comments, and even if it's just a heart, I heart you too. I'm creating these beautiful videos for you. Thank you for watching. Till next time.